Hi, today is April 20th, and I'm about to walk you through the day's startup struggle. I think it's probably going to be a little bit longer than a minute, but if you are a marketer or a small business owner, I highly recommend you watch this because I've learned a super valuable lesson, and hopefully, this would prevent you from making the same mistake. So, if you go to my website that I've been sharing with you all, a startupstory.net, you'll notice that it's taken down. That's because I've spent the past 3 days having to rebuild my website from scratch in a different format and tool because I didn't spend enough time doing the research to find out which program had the requirements that I need for my business. Let's take a look at what happened. So initially I was using Wix, and I loved Wix because it has an awesome user interface with drag and drop tools. So you see here that I'm able to change my background colors really easily. I just select the text box. I can change links, right? So here I'm linking a page to that button right there. Really simple, easy to use format, and I loved it. And for somebody who's not, a web developer, it's great to use. So another reason why I loved Wix is because they made setting up your analytics and SEO really simple. So you see here that I'm on the Google SEO function, and I can add my description, I can add the URL, I can enter my keywords in here, and that all connects to Google. And that's really important, right? Because you want to drive traffic to your website, and they do a really good job of connecting it. So this is Google Analytics, and this showcases all of the site traffic that I've received since I launched the website. So you can see here that I was doing a pretty good job. I had 345 visitors, 438 sessions. My average session was 1 minute and 21 seconds, which is great. I don't have a whole lot of content on my website, so for people to stick around that long is a really good sign. I was also capturing information about my visitors, right? Like their demographics, what type of people they are, where do they live, where are they looking at my website from, what are they likely to buy, and what is their lifestyle like, so on and so forth. That was all pretty great, except I started to encounter some problems from a publishing and a deployment perspective. So, for example, with my posts, I can't manipulate images and videos and content like text the way I want them to, which is a problem. But more importantly, the lack of blogging features as far as connectivity goes was the real issue. So, your website, or in my case, my blog, is the central hub of my brand, right? So, all my social media channels need to connect to and forth, right? Like a two-way street. Because there is no RSS feed at the moment with Wix and limited tagging options, I wasn't able to do that, which ultimately told me pretty fast that this was not going to be a long-term option for me. So that was pretty okay. Except if you go to my website, startupstory.net, where I've been directing everyone to, right, and all my social media as well, you'll notice that it's not there. It's been taken down. And that's because there's a regulation that says if your domain is less than 60 days old, and in this case, at the time, it was like 12 or 13 days, you cannot transfer it, which means I have to wait 42 days until I can move a startupstory.net over to my new platform, WordPress. But I'm going to leave my WordPress startup struggle for another day because there's definitely challenges there as well. But for now, what is today's tip? So a lot of marketing experts and social influencers will tell you to just go, right? Just get your content out there. But in order to do that, you need to make sure that you have the right website to support all of your awesome content. So my tip for the day, research, research, research. Don't make the mistake that I made, and now I have to rebuild a website from scratch using a new domain name that I have been driving traffic to with another one. So make sure you determine on the upfront what is the functionality that you need and find the website platform that is going to help deliver on that. So with that, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel because it's awesome. And also my new website is still being built. Happy Friday. Yes.